creating a ripple, right? It's always been wanting to deal hope. I always said, I'm a hope dealer. What do you deal? Because we're all dealing something, but what do you deal? And to me was hope dealer. And so the ripple effect of hope dealing, one drop of hope at a time, one drop can make a huge difference. I am able to service anyone in the world that, no matter the age, demographics, really nothing that can stop me servicing. Abundance is there waiting for each and every one of us. We just need to reach and get it. If you want to crawl, we will crawl. If you want to walk, we'll walk. If you want to run, we'll run. Whatever it is. But if you stay put, then I stay put. Really opening the eyes that we are accountable to ourselves. And if you're longing for something, you're wanting something, is because there's really something in there that needs to be expressed. And so how do we help you express that and become that, or just see that you already are that? How do we get rid of everything that clouds it? Hello and welcome to another episode of My Ripple. My hope today is to create a ripple of at least curiosity in regards to essential oils and what they can accomplish. Essential oils have been a huge part of my life for at least 25 years. However, I started to use essential oils of high quality, those that we call therapeutic grade, about 10 years now. And the difference between those that I used to get from, I'm going to say a name, Long's Drugstore. Anybody out there? Anyone out there? Yes. So, those essential oils that I used to just go and receive over the counter, I purchase over the counter essential oils, just like we can do now. I've even seen them in, every store that you can think of has essential oils. The thing is that the quality and learning about the quality, difference and why you want something clean has been a journey on its own. But today I want to just share a little bit of the journey that empowered me to learn about the essential oils and to start sharing. I do love to share essential oils. It's part of my practice. You guys can definitely find more details besides of what I'm going to be sharing on my website. And make sure that you plug in and ask any questions that, if I'm not sharing something in particular, you have questions, send me a message or just go ahead and comment here on the video. I'm super excited. I have notes so that I can stay on point. I am going to be sharing a lot of my resources from the Modern Essential Handbook. I have many of these editions of the Modern Essentials book. And so if you guys have any questions about what I'm talking about or where this came from with this information, there's a lot of different studies that have been published and they are put together on these books or in these books, as well as an emotional aspect of the essential oils into the body or within the body. It's something that I like to look up and learn and study from the Essential Emotions book. Okay, so these are the two books that today are going to be my guide. And again, these are from Modern Essentials, the 11th edition, and the Essential Emotions 8th edition. So those are the two books that I have here. I also have some tear out sheets from Modern Essentials from 2015. And so again, those are my references so that you guys can follow along. Some of the coolest things that I do want to share, I have something that look like humongous flashcards. And these particular flashcards were printed in 2017. So this is like a peppermint flashcard, right? It's a gorgeous hard flashcard here that I have kept because even though I have books and whatnot, and I've learned what essential oils can do in particular, I like this quick reference because the picture just, it's telling us a ton of different things that this essential oil can empower us with within just a really short amount of time looking at this card. And so it could be empowering. So I leave them around the house, or I like to just keep them out, because if I'm looking at the card, perhaps it will remind me about how peppermint is very cooling. So maybe I should do some peppermint water for my chickens coming up, because we're about to have a heat wave here in California. And so it just reminds me of different things that I may not think of that oil being capable of support something. And it just reminds me, because there are so many different ways that essential oils can do. So to back up a little bit, when I was looking for therapeutic grade essential oils, I was at a time where I really wanted something that could promote relaxation and that could support my immune system to maintain it healthy, right? But I also wanted to find something that could be calming for the nerves. There was a lot of stuff going on, as it might be going on right now, right? There's tons going on all the time, guys. So what I ended up doing was, looking again for a certain line of products, essential oils, right, that could accomplish things. And so I was looking around, and honestly, anything that was therapeutic grade was actually addressing the fact that they could uplift the mood, the fact that they can, promote the emotional health of a person, even animals, right? It supports the muscle and joint functions of the body, the human body, and the animals. We use essential oils with our animals as well. And now in my practice, it's something that I am quantum testing people to see which essential oil they need and how much and how to utilize it. It's super, super exciting. Other things that I was looking for was to increase the positive, happy feelings in the household overall, right? Decrease the stress. I was hoping to help with environmental threats, our air quality. Here in California, we do go through what now it's expected usually every summer, a fire season, and the air is extremely you don't want to breathe that air. It's toxic. It doesn't smell good. It doesn't make you feel right. And so something that I could help with the cleansing of the environment and the seasonal threats. A lot of people start, the air start blooming and their nose does too, right? So I wanted to make sure that I found something that could help with, maintaining circulation and helping with the circulation of the body to be at the right pace. I wanted to be able to purify my systems and do some cleanses, as well as cleaning my home. I wanted to help my respiratory system. I wanted to be able, again, besides the fire season, there are times we just want to support our lungs, our respiratory system, and I wanted to find something that kind of did it all. I wanted to find something that was great for the skin and that could be utilized to create clean products, or maybe the company even had clean products themselves because they already sourced the essential oils. And so, bingo, I found the place that was providing and not just telling us that that's what they would provide. However, they were proving it, and they were sharing, hey, we're going to have this class here, and we're going to open up our labs, and we're going to open up our farms, and you can come and check it out. And let's show you the process on how we distill each of the oils, and let's show you the process on how there's third-party testing, because we want true effectiveness of the oils. So when I found the company that was providing this tools, right, these amazing tools, I went all in, and I started utilizing at least 10. So I am going to share with you guys the top 10 oils that I think every single household should have. Again, I am going to say, please make sure that they are not over the counter. You really, really will not find something that is money back guaranteed, such as the ones that I'm using, because they are not going to be tested and they're not going to be proven. These essential oils come straight from the company, therefore they're money back guaranteed for me and for anyone that chooses to order through them. Again, if you guys have any questions in regards to where to source your oils, if you do not have a crazy oil lady in your life and you need one, or maybe you had one and she kind of stopped doing it for whatever reason and you need additional support, feel free to reach out. If you already have someone that is helping you, enjoy this video and continue to use your oils, okay? So Here we go. I'm going to share one of the first ones, and it's peppermint essential oil. Peppermint essential oil is something that is an antioxidant. There's tons of research in regards to how peppermint essential oil helps with digestive issues. I actually have seen it being used at a hospital near my house, in the oncology department, to tame the nausea in cancer patients. Some of you that are part of my private groups might have seen the picture that I have posted where you actually see the vial where it shows where the peppermint has been administered for the client or the patient, right, in that department to take in and to help with the nausea. It's also something great for fever, like I said, bacterial infections. People use it for memory and for breathing purposes to support people that go through asthma and things like that. Chronic fatigue. It's invigorating. It's an essential oil that brings you back to life. That's how I would describe peppermint. It's extremely helpful with cleaning surfaces. If you wanted to clean something, it's going to be bacterial and whatnot. Okay, so that's one of my favorite peppermint. It is definitely one of my favorite essential oils. I have 10 top oils, like I said. So if I had to run out of my house with 10 essential oils, these are the top 10 that I would run out with. And I am not going to go over everything that Modern Essentials book teaches us about, because it will be too lengthy. I do have a lot of information that I send out to people that choose to get started, to get their essential oils and education. I support people as much as I can. But right now, I'm just kind of giving you guys a taste of what transpired within my life, because it's important for you guys to know where I come from in regards to, my take on essential oils. I know I utilize them a lot. Another bottle of essential oils, and this one is a blend of different essential oils. The name of this particular essential oil is a protective blend. So this one, if I were to give you guys a picture, imagine a shield that keeps bugs away, a shield that keeps those exosomes away, those viruses away, that shield that can protect you from getting them, right, from receiving them, that shield that makes our cells stronger. So that particular blend is usually sought out for people having fatigue, people having a sore throat, people having like candida, people having tooth problems. Air pollution, it's a great oil for diffusing, for mold. There's a lot of things that people have gone after this particular blend, including cleansing their home, because they actually ended up coming out with a full line with this blend of essential oils to clean our home. And so that particular blend is something that we have. In fact, this morning, this morning I received a text asking me if this particular blend could be ingested. And in fact, if they could actually add additional oils to that veggie capsule they were going to make their own pill with. So I said, yes, absolutely, you can ingest that. And they were making their own capsule. So, yep. And that was because this person needed immune support. This person felt like something was going to start brewing within their respiratory system and their throat. And so they were able to start taking this particular blend, and we will see how fast this person recuperates. Okay. So that's the second blend that I love. The third one is good old lavender, right? Good old lavender. Here's the card. I will be switching my camera for the next time, guys. Lavender. Oh my goodness. The Swiss Army knife of essential oils. Lavender is great for relaxation, for stress, is amazing for skin, anything calming. If you want to calm the digestive system, if you want to calm your thoughts, if you want to calm your respiratory system, right? You want to calm something that is just throbbing in your body, right? You want to calm things down, thoughts, feelings, emotions. You can definitely use lavender, Swiss Army knife, great for bites, insect bites. It's antifungal. People put it in their shampoo so they don't get that white flaky dandruff, right? People use it for antioxidant purposes, okay? for that seasonal threat when people, again, the trees start blooming and their nose does too. It's one of the oils of a particular blend that I like to use for people that are sneezing or coughing because there's tons of pollen in the air. So seasonal threats, right? So people call it allergies at times. Lavender is one of the three: lemon, peppermint, lavender, right? Equal parts in a veggie capsule or in a shot glass. And in it goes, and it's amazing. Again, I'm only talking about therapeutic grade essential oils. This particular oil, lavender, I will touch upon the benefits of diffusing it. And I am going to talk about the emotional aspect of lavender. So I'm picking up here my book, and it's the Essential Emotions book, 8th edition. And I'm going to open it up to lavender. Here we go. Okay, so lavender, and it's communication and calm. It's the oil of communication and calm. Lavender brings the emotions of feeling blocked, communication, fear of rejection, constricted, tense, racing thoughts, emotional dishonesty, hiding, fear of self-disclosure, feeling unseen, unheard, or unloved, or insecure. Those are the negative feelings that lavender can bring us out of by diffusing it. And then what we will do is it will bring up the communication, opening up the communication. It will bring us to calmness, expressive, emotional honesty, self-awareness, peace of mind. Amazing, amazing oil. And then he talks about, how lavender encourages the honesty and instincts that one speaks their innermost thoughts and desires. So there's a little bit more than what I read for the sake of time, but I do want to at least tease you guys enough so that, again, you guys can empower yourselves by, buying a book that can help you guys understand, more about the oils, asking some questions, plugging into my private groups. If you're not part of it and you want to be part of my private groups where I only speak about essential oils and some of the products that this particular company does provide, feel free to send me a message or just go to my website, onedropofhopeatatime.com. Okay, guys? Okay, so that was one that I wanted to share with you guys, the emotional aspect of from the book. Now, there's another blend. Like I said, there's 10 of them. So we are going with the fourth one, right? We know that my first favorite was peppermint. Second one was another blend for the shield, like protective shield, so that we won't get anything coming into our system that can bother us, right? And then the next one was lavender, number 3. Now, the fourth one is deep. Well, it's not, this one here, it's not a myth that we may have one of these bottles in every room of the house because we have so many activities going on in regards to outside, or the girls doing some sports and husband being very active at work and at home. So this particular blend goes deep into the muscles and into the body to relieve any type of discomfort or swelling or, circulation. It will go after spasms and sprains and bone pain, and sometimes kids call it growing pains. Mom, I'm growing, my legs hurt. People also get told that they have something called arthritis, and so this particular blend helps with that. Again, there are essential oils within this blend that go after circulation and inflammation, so that's why it works. So very, very cool. Now, some of the coolest things about this particular blend of oil that I was just sharing with you guys is that emotionally, I'm not going to find the page, but in this book, I have learned that particular blend of oils that helps with, let's call it pain, right? Also allows you to release painful moments and emotions. And so when you diffuse that essential oil, it will help you release that pain. It's a very, very powerful oil, or blend of different oils, right? The next one that I like to have everywhere, including in my water, I have a glass container with a drop of lemon essential oil, and I'm gonna drink some of it, me girl. Lemon cleanses the body. And it also can cleanse your home. It can cleanse the air. You can get sticky gum off of anywhere with it. It's amazing. It's a very empowering, uplifting essential oil. It also is great for concentration. I have known people that drink lemon essential oil with their water, or sometimes they make themselves a veggie capsule with it. They make their own pill, right, with it, and they take it, and their blood pressure numbers go to where they need to be, and they're not struggling with it. And therefore, the doctor takes them off of their medication because they no longer need that support. And so it's great for heartburn, that fire right here, because I know what it does. So I'm not going to go into that, but I will tell you, we'll go after that fire right here. It's refreshing for the lymphatic system, right, in the body. It's the lymphatic cleansing power that lemon essential oil has is incredible. I know people that, besides knowing that it's antioxidant and purifying and cleansing, people like to use it in the diffuser along with that lavender, right, for that seasonal threat, along with the peppermint. So that's the lemon oil. Okay, I'm going to show you the pretty picture here. And again, I'm going to figure out how to flip that camera. There's another one that I love. Again, one of the top 10. And don't worry, I will have a link with this video that has all the top 10, and you can just basically click the link, make sure that it's your top 10 oils that are listed on there. Sometimes, because it's going to be a link, make sure that I'm telling you it's 10 essential oils, and I am going to add a fractionated coconut oil and some veggie capsules, because those are the other two things that I'm talking about during this video. So when you go on the link, if you're choosing to purchase this, guys, make sure that it's showing on the shopping cart only the top 10 essential oils that I'm speaking of, along with the coconut oil and the veggie capsules. And of course, that particular shopping cart that we have the link available through this post here will be something that you can take away something from the cart or add something else if you see something else you like. So it's customizable, okay? So just make sure that when you're first-hand opening up the link, though, it's only showing the top 10 oils. And if it doesn't show that, you can go ahead and add them to the list. Just write them down from this message here, from the video, and then add them yourself, or reach out to me if you have any questions. Okay, so let's see. The next blend of essential oils is very, very helpful for the respiratory system. So again, when I was in my journey of wanting something that can support my family, I wanted something that could support every body system, right? And that it would be safe. Especially we have pets, and I had children at the time that weren't even walking. I had a 1-year-old still. Yes, I had a baby. I don't even know. She wasn't even 1. She turned 1. Because she walked by the time she was 1, so she wasn't 1. Anyway, but yeah, I had babies, and then toddlers, and then children, and now they're teens. That's how long it's been. But this particular blend is the respiratory support blend. This one has essential oils that promote an easy, like when you smell those essential oils or the extract, right, of those plants, you're going to have that easy breathing feeling. It's something that can be helpful with like the flu, right? Some people get the flu and they can't, they're like having a hard time breathing and stuff. This essential oil can actually help. People have used it for asthma and for pneumonia, congestion. And again, here we go with the seasonal threats, right? Like those allergies that people say they have. For lung support, any type of lung support, when people have all those sniffles, this is great to use. And it's something that is antifungal. So when we think of the lungs, we see the property antifungal in the blend of the different essential oils in the respiratory blend. And we see that having something that can go into the lungs and prevent any fungi being forming there is very, very helpful. Okay. So with that being said, I want to make sure that you guys know I still have 4 more to go. I said I had 10. All right. So my next blend that I say everyone should have at home, it's the blend that supports our digestive system. And this particular blend is known to support people that claim to have something called nausea, gas, indigestion, diarrhea, right? Some people have acid reflux, right? Morning sickness, right? That could be due to many different reasons. Heartburn, again, Crohn's, colic, motion sickness, things like that. Anything that has to do with the digestive system, whether it's making you feel queasy or it's making you want to see your lunch again, or see that your lunch is coming through you really fast, anything that has to do with the digestive system, this blend of essential oils is going to help. One of the cool things that this particular oil has emotion-wise is that it helps you digest life. I know several people that truly have been in seasons of their life where this essential blend of oils was introduced to them and they really weren't able to digest life the way that was productive and in a way that they were able to move on and to heal, right? And move forward. And this essential oil, believe it or not, was very helpful. The person would smell the oil and just their face would have such a relief and no stress lines and just like happy, glowing look on the person's face because they were smelling this particular oil. And so that's the blend that helps the digestive system. And so everyone should have that, right? Okay, so now the next thing I have here is frankincense. So frankincense essential oil is, we know that there are a lot of different biblical stories where it's being shared that, this was one of the oils that was used in those times to bless and to, use as incense and to use as something that was preventing people getting sick and embalming and things like that. Frankincense has been amazing. Did you know that the Egyptians had that dark eyeliner and it was actually frankincense resins ash? And it was around the plague when they were trying to protect themselves. And so this particular essential oil is amazing in regards to helping our cells stay healthy and do what they're supposed to do, which is be healthy, reproduce themselves at night, and let the bad ones die off and come out of the body, which is called apoptosis. So that's the actual scientific name of the action of the body releasing the bad cells. When we are not having good sleep or when we are not having the proper nutrition and stuff like that, we're going to have a really hard time getting rid of those bad cells. And the goal is to not have any cells that are not doing their job in our body, because then, we get those major diagnoses with things that we don't want to have in our body. And so, frankincense is known to strengthen the cellular system, or, well, not cellular, all of our cells in every system of our body. Okay. Frankincense, it's been known not just to be utilized in a lot of beauty products because of its properties of to the skin. Those lines that we see on our face, right, can diminish. Scars and any damaged stuff that has happened to your skin can be definitely supported by giving this essential oil to the skin in various ways. You can utilize fractionated coconut oil, which is one of the items that I will put within the link of this video, because that is one way that you can have one drop of an essential oil reach, let's say, a complete arm. So you can put one drop of that particular blend that supports circulation and muscles and anything that can make you want to say, ouch, anything painful, you would say, right? Anything like that, you can use that one drop of that blend, the soothing blend, and utilize it with fractionated coconut oil, making your own lotion kind of, right? Or oil to administer. And then you just rub a section all the way with just one drop. So you make one drop go a long way by utilizing the fractionated essential oil. The other thing that we also do by applying a layer of fractionated coconut oil prior to the application of the drop or mixing it with the essential oil is that we prevent how quickly the essential oil goes into the skin. How quick can the essential oil be drank by our skin, right? So our skin's going to be so eager to receive something on the skin that is so good for it, that is going to be so quick to just like, oh, I want it all, let me use it, right? And some essential oils are thinner than others. They're all different consistencies. There are very sticky oils. There are some very runny oils like lemon. And so if it goes really quickly into the skin, it's going to be considered a spicy oil. And it could create an irritation. Why? Because it's quickly going through the dermis, through the skin layers, and it's going to affect the way that you feel. Is it bad? Well, it's going to hurt. Now, we want to slow that down so that you don't feel the eager essential oil going into your skin, right? So we're going to apply some fractionated essential oil, fractionated coconut oil it is, and then apply the essential oil on top. One, to make sure that it can reach a further area, right? Like a full arm, a leg, your back, your neck, etc., with just one drop of the essential oil. Or we can also utilize it as a base to prevent irritations. And I will say that it's always better for you to utilize a base, a fractionated coconut oil, or a lotion, nice clean lotion, okay? And then apply the oil. There are many reasons why. But one of the ones that I like to explain to you guys is because you are going to avoid any excited skin from drinking up that oil too quick. Okay, so that's the reason why. So okay, so frankincense, we were talking about frankincense and all the amazing things that it does. I do provide a full sheet, and again, a lot of information with all of the details about what these essential oils can be utilized for in your home. And once you guys get your order, if you choose to go through the link that we're posting, you will sure have a one-on-one visit with me, and then you will have a ton of documents that tell you how to use it on a daily basis and suggestions. Besides, you guys can always get additional materials, such as the books that I have been showing you here. One more oil. We have two more to go, right? Tea tree oil, or otherwise known as melaleuca. That particular essential oil is something that I know it's in a lot of different beauty products as well. Sourcing this particular oil is extremely important to do so from a clean source, because if it's going to be in beauty products, it's going to be absorbed by the skin. And so this particular essential oil definitely goes everywhere with me because it can go after a lot of different things. This is something that I have personally used when I have seen any rashes come about. When it's also cooling. Tea tree oil, melaleuca, is cooling, kind of like peppermint. It's cooling. So if I need to cool somebody down because they are showing signs of, increased temperature and it's getting very, very uncomfortable, I may use some tea tree oil, melaleuca, right? If I don't have peppermint. Another thing is to clean wounds. We have children. I have, I have a few things going on in my body right now that I have used melaleuca. A cut, a bruise can actually be helpful. It's great for skin. It's anti-bugs, you guys. Lice don't like melaleuca. They don't like tea tree oil, okay? Fleas don't like tea tree oil. Flies don't like tea tree oil. It's another essential oil that can be helpful for anything fungi. Anything fungi. So great for athlete's feet, great for the air. It's great for our mouth, for our gums. Our gums are so happy when we brush with one drop of tea tree oil. Like, ooh, our gums are so excited. It's very, people use it on their cold sores. I've seen people that they apply a little bit on their cold sores, and I add it to my laundry. I sure do. I do a drop into my laundry, and it definitely sanitizes the clothing besides the washer machine, right? And it's a great product to have. So that's the tea tree oil, the melaleuca. Okay, that's that one. And then I have one more that made me think about putting this video together, because I had a couple of calls, and then we actually had something going on here at home that led me to utilize this oil. So this particular oil is called oregano. Okay, so oregano essential oil. And this one, I don't have the hard cardboard card, but it's a paper that I have, and it is the same type of flashcard. So here we go. That's oregano. Okay, it's super handy because this is anti-parasitic. this is antibacterial, this is antiseptic, antiviral. This is amazing for colds and metabolic balance. This is something our chickens are drinking in their water right now, from their water. So a lot of people are starting to continue their health journey and carrying it on to their livestock, right? Their pets. In particular, our chickens right now are having a lot of oregano water. So why? Because we choose to get rid of parasites from our animals in natural ways. We choose to help our flock to stay healthy and prevent things from happening. And so oregano, it's yummy tasting. We also do give them the herb, but giving them a drop or two in their water for our chickens right now has been amazing. We're just basically helping them with, anything that can come in. Some people call it antiviral, in a nutshell, that particular essential oil. What it actually does is it empowers the body to fight that off and to not allow it to make a home within us or within our cells, to infect our cells. And so it's very, very helpful to be having right now. Oregano essential oil is also amazing for our structural systems. So our bones and muscles can benefit from oregano essential oil. And so those are some of the reasons why I have chosen to have that one as part of my 10. So I have gone over the top 10 oils in this house, I would say. Like if I had to run with 10 oils, those would be it, because I could go after so many things that can present themselves, including things within the home and our pets and our, farm animals. Okay, so we know essential oils that come from a therapeutic grade company, from a company that actually backs their product, are going to be natural and safe. The benefits are not going to bring side effects. It will only have benefits. Sometimes we will have a side effect that sometimes people might say, hey, so I took that Digestion and I ended up getting rid of the nausea, but then I had to go to the bathroom really bad. Well, that was a positive side effect, right? It got rid of the nausea. It got rid of the things that was causing your body not feeling well. So that was a very positive side effect. Okay, so that's what I have for you in regards to the safetiness of why we want to go for a therapeutic grade essential oil. The other thing is the effectiveness. Oh, just 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. So the effectiveness is essential oils can address the root cause that is causing the problem. Why? Essential oils can penetrate the cell of the human body, the cell of an animal, the cell of a living thing. They come from a living thing. Therefore, their immune support, their power, their fuel, what protects them, can be absorbed by our body and by our cells. And what can happen with the effectiveness of the essential oils is that they can be quicker to show the benefits of the absorption. Now, they're affordable. Essential oils can be so affordable. I was actually tallying up oils per drop used with someone that was taking care of an ear situation that was very painful for a child. 80 cents. Tell me about it. People spend $6.5 trillion a year in the world in healthcare. $6.5 trillion are expected to be used a year in healthcare. And I'm talking here about 80 cents to take care of something going on with an ear. How much is your copay, right? How much do you need to invest in yourself in order to be seen and not even receive the prescription that perhaps may trigger other symptoms, right? So it's very affordable. You save money using natural solutions because you will not have anything else being given to your body that can create the need for another synthetic. The other thing too is that you can use it for multiple purposes, right? So like the lemon oil you can clean your home with, and as well as the protective blend and the tea tree oil, melaleuca, right? We can clean our home with that. So one drop can go a long way. And so again, one of the reasons why it's important to look at the value of utilizing high quality therapeutic grade essential oils. We also know that we can use essential oils aromatically, right? So we can put them in a diffuser. I don't think my diffuser is on behind me, or it is, but can't really see it right now. But the essential oils can be put into the air through a diffusing mechanism. So a diffuser is great to utilize. It's going to help with cleansing the air. It's going to help with ongoing support, right? Is going to be helping our airways. So those are some of the reasons why we may want to go for an aromatic usage of the oils. The other way that we use essential oils can be for topical application. And so we would go for localized benefits. So again, like I was explaining, applying that drop of essential oil that's going to help with circulation and with inflammation, I am going to utilize a base, a lotion, or a fractionated essential oil, a fractionated coconut oil as a base so that it can go further along that one drop. Okay. So those are some of the reasons why we want to use it. The other thing is to localize. So if we have something going on in a particular area, you can utilize, let's talk about oregano again. I know people that have had different skin tags and different things going on in their body where they have applied oregano. It is a hot oil, so you have to be cautious, and using fractionated oil would be great. Okay. We would apply a little bit of that on the skin tag if you had a skin tag. Okay. And it would eventually fall off. So oregano again can be utilized topically. It could be utilized internally, right? Aromatically. Smelled like someone's cooking something yummy and maybe Italian. I don't know. Let's see. Now, we also know that we can utilize the essential oils internally. Okay. So yes, like this. I put a drop of lemon essential oil in this water and I'm going to drink some. So I have internally used an essential oil. Now, there are many benefits of doing that. I know that I'm cleansing my body. I know that lemon essential oil is known to break petrochemicals, which is plastics, right? We do ingest plastics, guys. Like there are so many ways that things are being hidden with the names that are being chosen to be given, and just plain sight, people will not realize that it's actually a petrochemical, that is something that was made with petroleum, equal plastic, equal toxic, and we're eating it. So we have to make sure that we are cleansing our body and getting rid of those toxins. Those toxins can also come in through the shower, and all of our beauty and skincare products and all that stuff can put toxins in our body, such as petrochemicals, right? So again, lemon is a great way to clean our home, and it could be, let's pretend the internal way for our home to have lemon is to be cleansed with that. Inside our home, we can use lemon. Inside our body, we can use lemon, right? So we use veggie capsules. So veggie capsules is, just think of a capsule, think of a vitamin capsule, think of anything that has been encapsulated that you have seen, and think of it as empty. So there's a clear, empty capsule. So this particular company sells a bottle of capsules that are vegetable made based. And I think it's eggplant, if I'm not mistaken. And basically you open up the capsule and you put the essential oils in it, and then you go ahead and take it. Those particular methods are something that we use as a make and take, meaning you make that capsule and you take it, because that essential oil is going to be so potent, right, that it will break through the capsule. Just like when we take a vitamin, the vitamin dissolves, right? The outer shell dissolves, and then the nutrients are able to be absorbed by the body. Same thing with the essential oil. So the only thing is that the essential oil is so potent that it cannot sit there and be ingested later. You have to make the capsule and take it. So that's a little bit about, the essential oils, how we use them. I told you why, they are effective. They are particularly sought out for here in my home. We do not go a day without using, I'm going to say, at least 4 or 5 different kinds of essential oils in different ways. One of them, like I shared with you guys, is with our chickens right now, with the oregano. If you are wanting to use that with your chickens, let me just tell you what I do. in their water container, let's say this water container is probably 2 gallons, I drop about 2 drops of essential oil of oregano right into it. And I am careful that I don't touch that water because it would be considered a hot oil, meaning it would become spicy. That's how thin it is. And so if I were to get it on my skin, how do I remove a spicy oil off of me, including my eye? With another oil. So we need a fat. Okay, so we need an oil, we need a lotion, we need something that is going to dilute the way that it's being absorbed. We do not go for water and soap because the water and soap will drive it in deeper. Okay, some tips. Anyway, don't worry about all those because I will go over those as you are communicating with me, telling me that you need additional help because you have your kit. And now what do, right? I will help you out with that. So that brings me to, that's it. I'm not going to tell you that that you can go get them somewhere. I'm just going to tease you and not tell you that I can help you get this. No, I am going to tell you. So there's different ways to receive these essential oils, guys. A lot of people choose to buy things just like retail, they are available retail. So if you want to spend more money, right, you are going to go retail. So you let me know, reach out to me, Vilu, I want retail, I want to pay a lot. Or you can get wholesale, right, and get the best products just like at Costco, right? You have a membership. And right now, going through me, you're going to have a free membership. So you're not going to have the cost of the membership getting started with me. So you can have a membership like Costco, and then you had to go wholesale pricing. So if you want wholesale pricing and you don't want to pay the membership, get a hold of me, onedropofhopeatatime.com. That's the best way. And I will help you assess during your 15-minute consultation that you can set up. I can help you assess which ones you may want to buy. Or if you just want to go ahead and get the kit and then send me a message that you got the kit coming, I can't wait to chat with you, then we can do that as well. Okay. So that would be through wholesale. Now, I personally buy them below wholesale. I buy them in a way that I can explain to you guys later on because it entails more paperwork, more paying attention to numbers and whatnot. And so that's something that I can help you towards when you are choosing to get your kit. Okay. So below wholesale is the best way to buy it. And that's the way that I choose to do that. Why? Because I'm going to save money. I'm going to get some rewards. I'm going to get some other goodies that I will not, even if I buy them at the wholesale price. So I go below wholesale. And so I will show you how to do that. It's definitely a win-win for all. And it's something that can be beneficial. So any questions, any comments in regards to essential oils? I do want to know which is your essential oil. Put it on the comments. I do want to know if you would like to know how to utilize an essential oil and you have a question. I would like to help you and answer that question. And then if you just, this was great and I already have oils and I want to learn about this now. Tell me what this is. What do you want to know? What do you want to learn? How do you want to be empowered? Check out my website though, because I do have already material there under my essential oils tab where I have tons of education. And even better, I would love to answer your questions through one of my 15-minute consultations that I have available. So I hope this ripple has been of hope to at least get curious on essential oils and to make sure that the ones that you're using are those of quality. It is very important to do so, guys. Till next time, make your ripple count. I will talk to you guys later. Happy week.